Hello and welcome to the JV contest between the Republic Lady Tigers and the NIxa Lady Eagles. I'm here with my partner, Troy Huff.
Hello.
Real excited to see a good basketball game today.
Yes, I am too, and I really hope these Eagles stay aggressive. Like how they have been, JV, varsity, both have been super aggressive to start out every game, and I just love watching fast-paced basketball.
Yeah, they've definitely been trying to keep it fast-paced. They're pressing full court. They're doing everything they can, and two of the best teams in the COC facing off today. So it should be a pretty good game. I'm excited to see what happens.
Yes. I think both games will be very good, JV and varsity. I haven't watched this girls' JV team, but based off warm-ups, they look pretty solid. So.
Yeah, and definitely the varsity game will be a pretty good team. We know that there's star players on both sides of the court for Republic and NIxa, two great teams, so that will definitely be a great game.
Yeah, so don't just tune into JV, also tune into varsity.
Yep, definitely. Game time starts in 40 seconds. We'll have starting lineups, and I believe the national anthem will be back after this break, brought to you by Central Gas and Propane.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NIxa High School. If you are just joining us, we got a three-game night. Got one down, two to go. Very exciting night here. Great programs for each one of these schools, so it's always fun to watch good basketball. Folks, let's go ahead and meet the starters for the Republic Tigers girls JV. She's a 5'4" sophomore guard. Number 2, Kaylee Cornelson. She's a 5'7" sophomore guard. Number 14, Lainey Strong. She's a 5'6" junior guard. Number 21, Gracie Woods. She's a 5'9" sophomore forward. Number 22, Annabelle Gerhardt Hobbs. And she's a 5'5" sophomore guard. Number 23, Addison Walker. And the starters for your Lady Eagles. Folks, she's got the eye of the tiger. She's a 5'9" sophomore guard. Number 1, Addie Ruffin. She's a 5'7" sophomore guard. Can shoot. Number 11, C. Lee Young. She's a 5'9" freshman guard. Can get up and down the floor. Number 20, Taylor Wood. She's a 5'8" sophomore guard. She will guard your grill. Number 21, Kennedy Nash. And she's a 5'11" freshman forward. She will mix it up underneath. Number 30, Gwen Kubik.
Wish you would have told me that you felt this way. You've been stringing me along with every word you say. You hanging me out to dry, happened 1,000 times. I guess I should have seen it coming any day now, though. I thought we had it, loving the magic. You had the gasoline and the matches. Lit me on fire, spark up the passion. But I guess it really wasn't.
We are moments away from tip-off here in Eagle Fieldhouse in this game between the Republic Tigers and the NIxa Eagles. JV contest. Tip is off. Gwen Kubik tips it right to Celia Young. She'll put up the layup, but it's no good. Rebound, Addison Walker. She'll push the ball down the court and find number 21, Woods. Stolen by Celia Young. She'll find Kennedy Nash down the court, and she gets bumped around on the floor, finds Gwen Kubik. Top of the key to Celia Young. She'll take a 3, and it's good.
Great job by Kubik looking out right there and seeing Young wide open for the 3.
The last game against the Joplin Eagles that me and Colin Kelly commentated, you saw Celia Young and Kennedy Nash make every single 3 they took. Kennedy Nash at the ball with half court. She'll find Addie Ruffin, but it'll go off her hands and out of bounds. Republic ball.
Walker will bring down the ball for the Lady Tigers.
Walker with the ball, guarded by Nash. She'll drive in, no good. Rebound, Gwen Kubik. Ball's now on the floor. Addie Ruffin fights for it, and now Gwen Kubik has it. She'll look up, find Kennedy Nash. She'll hesitate, but she'll take a 3. Rebound, Addie Ruffin. She'll take a mid-range jumper, and it's good. It looked like Kennedy hesitated while she was shooting it there.
Yeah, I think if she just would have been confident with her shot right there, she would have just done what she normally does and drains that.
Yeah, definitely. Walker taking the ball down the court, guarded by Nash. She'll kick it to the wing to Cornelson. Now top of the key. Back to Strong. In the corner. Now top of the key. Pass and cut. Addison Walker blocked by Gwen Kubik.
That is someone you have to watch for in the paint when you are trying to drive. Gwen Kubik.
That was a great block.
Yes, amazing.
Clean too, no contact at all. Just a good old-fashioned clean block. Strong throwing the ball into the corner. Now top of the key, back into the corner to Strong. Guarded by Taylor Wood. She's playing great defense over there. Stolen by Celia Young. And hit out, and it'll be a NIxa ball.
Looks like Strong got a hand in there and just kind of knocked it away.
Celia gets a lot of steals, I've noticed. She plays really aggressive defense, her and Kennedy. Taylor Wood pushing the ball down the court. She'll drive in, gets blocked, but she'll get her own rebound. They'll call a jump ball. I'm not sure about that. I think that might have just been a clean block.
Yeah, it was a great block. I think it could have gone either way. She kind of had her hand on it for a little bit, so I think that's why they just called it a jump ball.
It could have gone either way. Walker with the ball. She'll pass it to number 21. Top of the key. Finds Addison Walker. She'll take the mid-range jumper, and it's not good. Gwen Kubik with another rebound. Addie Ruffin over to Seeley. She'll drive in, kick it out to Kubik. Ruffin now with the ball up top. She'll pass it to Nash. She'll pump fake. Back to Ruffin. Ruffin drives in, draws contact, but can't finish. Rebound, Walker. Passed almost out of bounds, but saved by number 2, Cornelson. Right in front of us.
Great hustle by Cornelson getting to that ball. It was very overpassed, but
down low to Strong. She'll put it up with the left hand and get it to go. Ruffin taking the ball down the court now. Finds Taylor Wood down low. She'll kick it out to Nash. Nash for 3. It's good.
Taylor Wood right there. She saw she was heavily guarded under the rim and just looked right out to Nash, and Nash just drills the 3.
It's already been 2 3-pointers, Kennedy and Seeley. Last game, they combined for 9 3-pointers. So that was very impressive. Nice cut there by Walker to get a bucket. 8-4 ball game, but here comes NIxa moving fast, and Kennedy Nash will put up a layup and gets fouled, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2.
What you're saying on the threes, when I've watched these girls' JV games, they are not hesitant to take those threes. No matter how deep they are very confident. I think that's why they make about 70–80% of the threes they take.
Yeah. Kenny Nash's first free throw is good. They run it through the big, and then they kick it back out a lot.
Yes, great ball movement, and it just allows them to get open threes.
Nash's second free throw is good. Now there'll be a timeout called by the Republic Tigers. We've got a 10-4 ball game, and we'll be back after this break, brought to you by Central Gas and Propane. We're back after the timeout. We'll have Walker taking the ball down the court. Steal by Addie Ruffin with her left hand. She'll drive in and gets the buckets to go. This NIxa team gets a lot of steals.
Yes, very aggressive on defense, and that just works out for them what's best for them. And it's worked out throughout their season.
Deep three by Strong. Very high arcing, but it won't go. Rebound by Republic. Kick down low, but it's knocked off the hands of number 22, Gerhard Hobbs. Gerhard Hobbs. Hobbs. Sorry about that. Addie Ruffin to take the ball down the court for the Eagles. She'll dribble to her left and take a three. No good. Rebound Republic. And they'll call a reaching foul on Celia Young. That is one bad thing about being, you can be a little bit too aggressive sometimes and get into foul trouble.
Yes, especially just being down that court. They were just kind of one-on-one, which it would have been great if we got the steal because then that's an easy layup. But sometimes being aggressive sometimes isn't just needed, but it's worked well, so.
Into the corner, Strong will take a three. No good. Rebound Ruffin. She'll find Taylor Wood up the court. She'll drive in, and they'll call a blocking foul. So Taylor Wood, the freshman, will go to the line and shoot two.
Which he actually called that on the floor.
Oh.
I think that's probably the right call. She kind of went off the girl's hip because she tried to split the two defenders and just caught her hip.
When she got fouled, I don't think she was going up for the shot yet.
No, not yet.
Taylor Wood, she'll shoot a three, and it's good.
The reason why I think all their threes fall so much is because they're not very contested for how, like, the plays they run allows them to get wide open on that three-point line.
Yeah, their offense tries to run through that. Dead ball. Celia Young is playing aggressive defense, but Republic driving in. Knocked out, and Ruffin ends up with the ball. She'll kick it to Ringgold. Over to Hopper. She'll drive in. Floater won't go. And they'll call a pushing foul. I'm not quite sure who was on.
I did not catch it either.
It'll be off on Lexi Ringgold. So Republic ball. Eagles with a 9-point lead to start off this game.
Looks like their coach is getting a little mad about something that the ref did.
I'm not really even sure what happened.
Me either. I did not see what happened. But
Walker over to Watson. She'll drive in and get a bucket to go.
great drive by Watson, getting that open layup just right through the Eagles defense.
Screen set by Celia Young over to Taylor Wood. Back to Ruffin. She'll drive in with her left hand and find Celia Young down low. Now Ruffin again. Celia Young in the corner. Three won't go. Rebound Ringgold. And she gets fouled on the way up, and she'll head to the line to shoot two.
What I've noticed about this Lady Eagles offense is they do not force many shots at all. They know when to kick it out, they know when to pass, and they know when to go up with the ball and get a shot confidently up. So I think that's a big part in how they score so big in these games.
Yeah, and how they just get wide open looks because they pass up good looks for great looks. First free throw's good. We'll see Gwen Kubik and Kennedy Nash check back into the game. Second free throw, no good. Rebound Walker. Walker over to Watson. Down low to Strong. Back out to Watson. 35 takes a three, and it's good. That's Addison Brown. Kennedy Nash pushing the ball down the court. She'll drive all the way. Can't finish. Rebound Ringgold, and she'll go to the line and shoot two more free throws.
Yeah, it's hard to stop players like Lexi Ringgold, Gwen Kubik down in the paint, and you just happen to foul because of how tall they are. And if you just let them keep grabbing the rebound, shoot, we're obviously going to put that in for two.
Her first free throw is good.
Back in for the Tigers, number 2, Katie Cornelson.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Watson. Walker finds Brown. She'll drive in and get fouled. Lots of fouls going on here in this first quarter.
Yes, and free throws are already playing a big part in this game.
Shooting 2 for the Tigers, 35, Addison Brown.
Addison Brown at the line. Her first free throw is good.
Back in for the Eagles, number 20, Taylor Wood.
Second free throw, also good.
The Lady Tigers bringing out the press.
Ruffin to Hopper, but the layup won't go. Now in the hands of Walker, knocked out by Ruffin. She'll find Kennedy Nash. She has to pick up her dribble. Now back in the hands of Ruffin. She'll drive in, finds Hopper, but Watson tips it out of bounds. It'll be a NIxa ball.
Great job by Watson playing aggressive defense right there and swatting that ball away, because I think that would have been a nice little layup for Hopper if she didn't do so.
Taylor Wood throwing the ball in right to Nash. She drives in, kicks it back out to Ruffin. Ruffin will drive in, score with her left hand. Now a 19-11 ball game, 25 seconds left in this first quarter. Up top, Addison Brown. She'll kick it to, oh, and it's stolen by Kennedy Nash. One-on-one, she'll take a Euro step and get a layup to go. Great move there by Kennedy Nash.
Great job by Nash stealing that ball and getting a fast break and just finishing it off with a great move for the layup.
5 seconds left in the hand of Walker. She'll drive in, tries to get a foul, but it won't get it. And no shot at the buzzer. So it's a 21-11 ball game, and we'll be back after this break. We are back after the first quarter break that was brought to you by Central Gas and Propane. It'll be a NIxa ball. Kennedy Nash with it. She'll take a step back three, and it's good.
Great shot by
Wow.
Nash, creating just enough space to get that three to go with that step back.
Kennedy is just a shooter, and she plays great defense.
Great player all around.
Ball on the wing. Now in the hands of Woods. Woods will drive in and kick it out. Finds number 22 down low, but it won't go. And now in the hands of Wood. Nash and Strong are
Helping each other up mid-play.
Yeah. Ruffin kicks it out to Young. She'll shoot a three. No good. And rebound by Hobbs.
Which Hobbs cannot grab and control that ball, and it just looks like it hit right off her hands out of bounds. So that'll be NIxa ball.
Kennedy Nash already has 12 points. Wait, yeah, 12 points.
Yeah, she's a phenomenal player. Every game I've watched, she's just got, I think, like 15-plus points every time I've seen her play,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Stolen by Walker. She'll slow it down a little bit. Now in the hands of Strong. Strong drives in, kicks it to Hobbs, and she finishes for 2.
Great cut by Hobbs right there to get that open layup.
Ruffin throwing it in. She'll find Kennedy Nash. Now back to Colin Ruffin's little sister. I have to say that. I have to say that once again because it makes her mad. Ruffin's layup no good. Rebound Cubic. She fights for the ball, takes a dribble, and kicks it out to Wood. And that'll be a travel on Taylor Wood. I think that's the right call, definitely.
Yeah, she jumped back, and then she tried to jump forward again, which if she did not jump back, she would have been perfectly fine, but she needed a dribble before.
Walker taking the ball down the court. Now in the hands of Hobbs. She'll find Strong down low, can't finish. Now in the hands of Wood. And they'll fight for the ball and it'll be called a jump ball. That is a Republic ball. I kind of wish it was like the NBA, that every jump ball, they'd actually like do a jump ball,
Like,
you know?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Uh-huh.
I don't get why they don't really do it like that. There's like just like small rules that are in like NBA, like WNBA that are just different for high school.
Yeah. That'll be a foul called on Celia Young, a push. Her second foul of the game. And we'll see Taylor Hopper check back into the game for Celia Young. Walker with the ball. She'll find Strong down low. Can't get it to go. And now in the hands of Nash. Addie Ruffin with the ball. We'll set a screen. She drives in. Kicks it out to Nash. She fakes a 3. And I thought she was going to shoot it, honestly.
Yeah. Just like her step back, she's just creating enough that's comfortable for her. And
Passed out of bounds by Ruffin, and now it's a Republic ball. 23-13 ball game. We have 5 minutes left in this quarter. In this half, sorry. Strong picks up a dribble. Good pass to number 21 down low, but it won't go. Now there'll be a foul called. Madison Walker will go to the line and shoot 2.
even though Woods couldn't get that like in the basket for 2, she made a great move. She cut up top and then cut back down, and it fooled one of our Lady Eagles defenders, and it was just a great move by Woods right there.
Mm-hmm.
And the Eagles, 14, Sam, the play.
Sorry. Second free throw is no good. And the baseball pass it down to Gwen Kubik, and she'll finish for 2. Absolutely mossed.
Grabbed it right over the defender right there.
Strong with a deep, high arcing 3, and it's good. Wow.
What a shot.
She's definitely not afraid to shoot it from far distance.
She had plenty of space to just step up and shoot it right at that line, but she decided not to.
Hit out of the hands of Kubik, now in the hands of Walker. She'll find Woods down low, pumps fakes, and they'll call a foul on either Taylor Hopper or Gwen Kubik, I'm not sure.
I think he got it on Taylor Hopper. They both kind of like ran right into her since she tried to fake it because she thought both of them would try to jump to swat it, and instead they both just ran right into her.
Mm-hmm. Walker drives in and gets the foul and finishes for 2, and she'll go to the line and shoot for 1 more. Now Ringgold will check in for Hopper, who's in foul trouble with 2 already. Her free throw is good. 3-point play there for Addison Walker. 4 minutes left, and we'll have Taylor Wood take the ball down the court. She pulls up for 3. No good. Off the hands of Kubik, and she almost saves it.
Great effort by Kubik trying to keep that ball in and diving for that. Just maybe not tall enough to reach it.
Great effort, though.
Yes.
Republic's brought it back within 6 now.
Yeah, Republic's kind of went on a streak right there and got quite a few points back.
They're getting some stops. They're not giving NIxa easy shots anymore. Walker now into the corner to Strong. Screen set. Now 3 in the corner for Brown. No good. I believe that's off the hand of Hobbs.
Yep.
And now it's a NIxa ball. Taylor Wood taking the ball down the court. She dribbles to her right, kicks it out to McLean. Gwen Kubik now to Nash in the corner. She'll dribble to her right, step back again. 3's no good. And a rebound by Walker. She'll find Hobbs down low. Shot is no good. Rebound by Strong and put back. Republic now within 4. Nobody to throw it into, but Kenny Nash will
For
get
a
it.
second, I didn't think the Lady Tigers were gonna get it. They had a 3-on-1 and did not take much advantage of it.
3 by McLean in the corner. And they'll call a foul on Lexi Ringgold on the rebound. So now 3 Eagles players with 2 fouls. Eagles in foul trouble early. You don't like to see that.
No, not at all. Multiple Lady Eagles with 2 or more fouls, which is not looking good.
Nope.
Especially for how aggressive this Lady Eagles defense is.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, it can be a negative to playing as aggressive as they do.
Yes.
First 1-and-1 3 free throw is good by Brown. And they'll call a timeout. We'll be back after this break, brought to you by Night Heating and Air Conditioning. We are back after the timeout, and we'll have Brown at the line to shoot her second free throw. And it bounces in. Republic is now within 2 points. They've went on a major run. I'm not sure what it is, but I feel like the Eagles were up by 10 points at one point.
Yeah, the Eagles' shots are just not falling, and they're making mistakes, which is very costly.
Republic has all the momentum, so that's why. Next will call a timeout. Kenny Nash with another step back jumper, and it's good for a 14th point of this half. Strong taking the ball down the court now. Up top, Brown. She drives in. Finds Watson. She'll dribble to her left. And they'll call a foul on Addie Ruffin. So Watson will go to the line and shoot 1-on-1. That's the 9th foul.
And that would be like the
fourth player with 2 fouls for NIxa. That's Celia Young, Addie Ruffin, Lexi Ringgold, and Taylor Hopper. You don't like to see it. Her free throw's no good. Rebound by Wood. And she'll find Ruffin. Now Celia Young, she'll take jab step, drives in, floater won't go. Rebound, Republic now. Strong with the ball. She'll take a deep pull-up 3. No good, rebound Wood. And they'll call a foul on number 21, Woods. So 2 minutes left in this half. Republic is now in double bonus, so they get to shoot 2 free throws no matter what.
Yeah, which if they keep fouling, it's going to be hard for the Lady Eagles to try to pull away right before half.
Ruffin with the ball up top. She kicks it to Nash. Nash with a great pass to find Taylor Wood. That was a good pass.
Yeah, great job by Nash noticing Wood on the other block, just ready for that layup.
Brown with the ball up top. She'll dribble to her left. Now Strong with the ball. She'll drive baseline. Cannot finish. She gets her own rebound, but it's blocked by Cubic. Now the Eagles coming fast. And it's blocked and out of bounds by Walker.
Great job by Walker getting back right there and breaking up that pass, because if she didn't, that would have just been another 2 points for the Lady Eagles.
Celia Young throwing the ball. She'll find Nash in the corner. Kick to Celia Young. She'll take a deep 3. It's off the backboard, no good. But a rebound for Ruffin. Her jumper is also no good. Rebound Gwen Cubic, and she puts it up for 2. Watson with the ball. She drives in. Brown in the corner. Her 3 is good.
Great job looking out to the wing and seeing Brown wide open just to get that nice little 3 for him.
You have a minute left now. Republic went on a run there, but I think Nixa just kind of went on another run. Ruffin's shot is no good. Rebound for Cubic. Back to Ruffin. She drives in and finishes with her left hand again. 33-26 ball game. We have 30 seconds left to go in this half. Walker kicks it down low and it'll go out of bounds. So NIxa ball with 26 seconds left. I bet they hold it for the last shot here.
Yeah, that's what I'd do in this scenario. You're up by 7. So you don't really need to play fast basketball right here.
I think you drop a shot for Kennedy Nash, who's been the hottest shooter for a couple games now. Kennedy Nash will drive in, kicks it to Young in the corner. It's no good. Rebound Cubic and off someone's foot.
I think it was off Cubic.
Yeah. Off her leg. So now it's a Republic ball with 3.4 seconds left to go in this half.
Which this Lady Eagles team is doing a great job on rebounding, especially Cubic. You saw her get one of those rebounds right there. They're just doing a great job with that so far.
Walker with the ball, 2 seconds left. She pulls up 4-3, and it's no good. After the first half, we have a 33-26 ball game. NIxa on top. We'll be back after this halftime break, brought to you by Central Gas and Propane.
I actually hadn't tried sushi until I was an adult, so it was fun to see them try something new. With the new year, that was one of my focuses was let's try new things and don't let things scare you. So we've been kind of focusing on that. We've been talking about making goals. We also had been talking before Christmas about family traditions, and I love going to eat at Craft Sushi. I knew Jenny, and I was like, this is a neat family tradition. This is a tradition that she learned, and would you be willing to share it? She's like, yeah, that'd be great.
We were watching her make the Juicy. I thought that the pink one was good, but the other one I didn't really like. I thought that the dessert one would taste even better, and then I liked the other one.
They're the worst critic, so if I can win them over, I am good to go. They have that, complete transparency, so I'll take it. I love it. It's one of my favorite things of this job is bringing people in that think they would not like something, and you get them to try it, and they're absolutely obsessed.
It was good because it had carrots and it had sticky rice and it had soy sauce.
So we kind of did everything there that we would do in the restaurant. We laid out the rice, put the ingredients on the inside, and then I showed them how to roll it and cut it. Once we figured out what allergies there were, we brought in some veggies and did a savory roll, I guess you could call it. And then of course we did a dessert roll, which everyone's a fan of, with peanut butter and apples, calling it the PB&J roll. And I feel like that one was a little bit more favored than the savory roll, but that's why we did it.
Even for the ones that were not going to try it, because I didn't make them try it, they had a choice. I asked after it was over, I'm like, did you have fun watching her make it? Was it neat to get to see her make it? And they're like, yeah, that was a cool part too. And so we were even talking when she was making it that they, have to do a little bit of math while they're doing it. So we did try to bring in every standard that we could to make it a meaningful activity. But I think it's something that they'll grow up and be like, remember when we had sushi in kindergarten?
It's gonna be like fun in a way, like to see what others came up with. It was pretty easy. I just put my main idea and then just things I want to talk about, mainly in my TED Talk. How to stay safe while tubing. Well, I go tubing every summer, at least once a week. So it's just a big thing for me.
It went great. I loved seeing the finished product. The kids came up with some really neat things, and watching them speak with confidence on those topics that they decided they were experts in was really rewarding.
My TED Talk is how to stay safe on social media. I've been learning how to do it since kindergarten, and it was the easiest topic for me to talk about. Keep your passwords secret and don't send private pictures and stuff like that.
We went through a process to choose a good topic, and it was something they were supposed to be an expert in, because the goal was for them to talk about it rather than, memorize a speech or follow a script of some kind. It was to have a rough outline and share your knowledge in a talk. It was really nice to be able to, address our standards that we get from the state on speaking and listening, but to try and do it in, as least threatening environment as we can. So I was hopeful that by recording their TED Talk and then viewing them in the gallery walk format that we did, that it would be a little less intimidating for those that, are really nervous about standing in front, presenting to a whole group.
Just talking in general without stuttering or anything or laughing.
Probably going to be the talking. The talking is going to be the hardest. Because we're not allowed to write scripts, so you have to think as you go. Or you just have to remember your words and say it a bunch of times. I can't really stay quiet or serious for that long, so I'll probably laugh if I'm being honest.
They did their practice recording. It was very eye-opening for some who realized that they fell very short of that mark, the 3-minute mark. And then others were celebrating that theirs was 3 minutes and 2 seconds.
Yeah, I've already been accused in the hallway, you stole our cookies. And I was like, oh man. At first they were like, well, we don't know who it is. We think it's next door, because they're being extra suspicious because they weren't involved, so they didn't think anything of it. And I'm like, what if I told you I took Miss Boston's cookies? And they're like, oh my gosh, and she took yours. And so that's how it all tied together, and they figured out who took our cookies.
We've been learning about making inferences and drawing conclusions, but it's a very hard concept for them to grasp. So I was trying to think of a way that we could take a real life scenario that they could actually apply to the skill that we're learning. And what better way, I figured, to do it with cookies and make a whole scene out of it.
It was fun and insane at the same time. It was exciting and it was hard. We were investigating who stole our cookies, because when we were at lunch, they still had cookies. We searched for clues and like all that stuff.
When they came back from lunch and saw that they were gone, I think they kind of really took it from there, and they had fun trying to figure out who in the world took them.
I was like, who did this? I went so crazy. We sort of all screamed.
Like it said Miss L. And they told me they told me like 2 good teachers with an L. There was like a trail, a sprinkled, and they had to look through my thoughts and stuff to grab the plate.
It's a hard skill to grasp. So in order to do, this type of experiment, per se, they're really having to pull, okay, well, there's crumbs here they probably left in a hurry. And then they were able to make the connection, oh, the big chair's knocked over. So they're being able to piece those clues together, even though it doesn't specifically say that this is the person that took them.
It's really fun, like solving stuff.
I think it does, teach them a lot of things, and especially to look at things in more of a detailed aspect. Like I said, noticing things that weren't purposefully in the situation, and then again, making the inferences. You can make inferences on anything in life. So that was kind of what we were trying to tie in with this activity. I think they loved it, and I think they did really well.
He is one of the most encouraging coaches I've ever had. I love encouraging coaches, and he's always willing to help. Every time that if he can't come to a duel or a tournament, he'll always come back and right away he's like, how'd you do this weekend? Was it a good weekend? We just had one, and I came back and he was asking me about it. He asked me about my matches, and it just feels like he cares.
He's a great coach, and it's great opportunity for us because he's just a bottomless pit of wisdom. Seems like he's been doing it for forever. You can always go to him and he knows a little trick about something.
Yeah, I like being around kids. You can learn a lot from the kids. And I enjoy being around them. Doesn't make me any younger, but it makes me feel a little younger. Kids right now are so much better than they were back then. But I mean, you got to remember that was 1964, or the early 60s when I was wrestling. It's so much more technical now, and the kids are so much better. I qualified 4 times for the Nationals college. Back then, they only gave 6 places. Now they give 8. I would have placed 8th.
Coach Robinson's been a head coach in Kansas City for a long time, I think 30, 40 years up in that area. Very involved in wrestling. Moved down here to retire. Had no intentions of being involved in wrestling. And he called me and wanted me to go meet him for lunch and introduced himself and said he just kind of wanted to meet the local high school coach and wanted to follow the program, wanted to know if it'd be okay if he'd come sit and watch a few practices. And, age doesn't define anything, but it's more impressive someone at his age that is still able to get out on the mat, has the energy to want to do it, has the mindset to be able to still work with high school age kids and boys and girls. And that's what makes programs, go from being good to great, is being able to have extra people come in and volunteering their time, giving me ideas, challenging me, asking me why we're doing something the way it is. So I look at him as like a coach for coaches,
The one thing that I feel like is the most important is establishing positive relationship with these kids, and then, seeing them develop, grow up. Coaching Zan is a once in a lifetime opportunity. That kid is really good, and I've had some good kids before, but Zan is an exception. I mean, it's a real opportunity. Hard worker, been dedicated to it. Takes a lot. Wrestling's a tough sport.
He is definitely he knows how to make it fun. He'll be teaching stuff, but it's not he's not just harping on you. He knows how to enlighten the mood.
I just want to see him be successful. Get through high school and be successful.
And we're back after halftime. We have a score of 33-26, Eagles on top. Now Ruffin will drive in, can't get it to go, and it's a rebound for Walker. Walker guarded by Nash, now to Strong. Excuse me.
And Nacho just flew out of nowhere. I don't know where it came from.
That's not good. Ball at the top of the key.
Deep 3.
Rebound by Walker. She's on the corner now, trapped. Steal for Kubik, but they'll call a foul on Hobbs.
Hobbs did not really like that call. She believed that it was a jump ball.
22, Bell. Hobbs, her first personal foul.
Ruffin with the ball. Guarded by Walker. Ruffin with the ball in the wing. She'll drive to her left. Taylor Wood on the wing. She'll pump fake. Pull up mid-range jumpers, no good. And it's a rebound now in the hands of Cornelson. Pushed up to Woods. She finds Strong in the corner. Her three is good.
Strong is very confident in those deep threes. She's always a good step back from the three-point line and just drains them.
Now Ruffin with the ball. It's a 4-point game. I expect this to be like kind of how the varsity game goes. Pretty close game.
Yeah.
Ruffin with the ball. She lost her dribble, but now in the hands of Kubik. She'll take a shot, but it's no good. Young to Taylor Wood. She draws contacts and finishes for the and one.
Just like earlier, Lady Eagles rebounding is just keeping them in this, or like keeping them way ahead of this game, because if the Lady Tigers get as many rebounds as the Lady Eagles have been getting, this would be way close game.
Taylor Wood's first first and only free throw is good. 3-point play. Now Walker with the ball. Ball on the wing. Woods with it. Almost stolen by Ruffin, but Republic keeps it. Great defense by Ruffin. And then Republic gets the bucket to go. Ruffin passes to Young. She'll pull up and get it to go. And now there'll be a timeout called by the Eagles. So we'll be back after this break, brought to you by Night Heating and Air Conditioning. We're back after the break. Republic has the ball down by 7. Walker throws it into Strong. She's guarded by Wood. She dribbles to her right. Now picks it up. And she finds Hobbs. And now in the hands of Strong somehow, and she'll get a bucket to go.
Yeah, the ball kind of got just tipped around and fell around, and it ended up right in her hands. So
Ruffin drives in and scores with her left hand. 10 points now for Ruffin. Republic pushing the ball fast. And Republic finishes. That's Hobbs.
Great job by Hobbs being a little bit aggressive on offense and just getting that 2-pointer to go.
Knock out of the hands of Nash. And they will say there was no touch, so it's a Republic ball in the backcourt violation.
Yeah, I don't think it was hit out. I think it just went right off her knee, and she just could not grab it just in time.
It was hard to tell. Walker with the ball up top. Brown kicks it out to Strong. Strong dribbles to her left. And now Brown will shoot another corner 3, and it's good. That's 13 points now for Brown.
Which Brown is why they came within 2 points again last time. And there's one for Addie Ruffin.
Another left-handed layup for Addie Ruffin. She's now at 12 points. Strong with the ball up top. And she'll pass it out of bounds.
threw the pass just a bit right out of reach of.
And now Republic will call a timeout, so we'll be back after this break, brought to you by Night Heating and Air Conditioning.
And we are back. Ruffin will bring down the ball for the Lady Eagles.
She passes to Nash, now to Celia Young. She'll drive in with her left hand, picks up her dribble. Ruffin now with the ball. She finds Taylor Wood down low, but it's just out of her reach, so it's out of bounds. Now Republic has the ball. Republic is just finding ways to, stay in this game, deal with the Eagles' pressure, and they're only down 4 points now. Walker with the ball. She kicks it to Woods. Woods drives in, kicks it back out. Now in the hands of Walker. Down low to Watson, and she falls to the floor and falls out of bounds. So now it's a NIxa Eagles ball. Addie Ruffin taking the ball down the court. She finds Celia Young top of the key. Three is, I believe, tipped. And now it's a Republic ball. I feel like that was tipped. It looks like it was.
I'm not sure. Our cameraman just got knocked off his seat almost by Nash trying to save that ball. Great hustle by her.
He has a little grin on his face right now. Step back three for Strong, and it's good.
Strong with another deep three with the step back too. That is just an amazing shot by Strong.
Straight up. She has 15 points now. I think all of them are threes.
Yeah.
So she is just a pure shooter. Addie Ruffin pull-up jumper. No good. And they'll call a foul on Kenny Nash. Just a little bit aggressive.
Yeah.
She came in flying. She couldn't really stop in time.
herself and just bumped right into her.
Addison Walker with the ball. She finds Brown in the corner. She jab steps and pulls up for two, and it's good. Republic now is the first lead of the game for them.
Every shot by Brown just so far has fallen that I've seen. And just great defense by her right there getting that steal.
Ball stolen by Brown. Now Addison Walker drives in.
And they'll call it on the floor.
And they'll call a foul on the floor, yeah. So no point there for the Tigers, but they have all the momentum in the world. They have their first lead of the game, and it's their ball, so. Then we'll see Taylor Hopper check into the game. Brown over to Walker. Tipped by Ringgold. Back in the hands of Walker. Lainey Strong with the ball at the volleyball line. She kicks it to Brown. Deep three. Rims out. But a nice rebound by Strong, and she'll put it up for two. She now has 17 points.
And Republic is getting loud. They are up by 3, feeling great.
Taylor Hopper now with the ball. She'll find Ruffin. And I think Nick's just going to try to kind of slow it down a little bit here. Pass down low to Taylor Wood. She can't finish, but Ringgold will get the rebound and draws the foul, so she'll go to the line and shoot two.
That's called on Tiger, 35 Addison Brown, her first personal foul, 13th foul for Tigers. Shooting two for the Eagles, Lexi Ringgold.
Ringgold's first free throw is off the front of the rim and no good.
What I've noticed about this Eagles defense staying slow, they're starting to like set screens, cut, and be like not necessarily more productive, but they're like trying to run routine plays and just get these open shots.
Her second free throw is good. So now the Eagles just down 2. In the corner, that's Watson. She'll drive in and find Strong. She can't finish, and that's a rebound for Taylor Wood. Taylor Wood's pushing the ball now. And they'll call a carry.
The ball just kind of got stuck by her side right there, and that caused her to carry.
Looks like she kind of slipped too, so that didn't help anything.
Yeah.
So Strong will throw in the ball. In the hands of Walker.
Eagles will start bringing the pressure.
Addison Walker drives. And I'm surprised there's no foul called there, but now it's in the hands of Kubik. She'll find Taylor Hopper down low. She can't get it to go, but that's a rebound for Ringgold. Gwen Kubik out to Celia Young. She'll take a 3, and it's good. NIxa Eagles with another lead here, 46-45. We have 50 seconds left in this third quarter. We have a good game right here.
Yes, and at first, Lady Eagles were up by a lot, and I thought it was just going to be like another game, like kind of how the JV did with Joplin, but the Lady Tigers have fought back to be in this game. So,
yep, hit out of bounds, and now we'll have Strong throw the ball in. Strong finds Walker. Now in the hands of Strong. Watson up top. Now Woods with the ball.
Kind of looks like they might hold this last shot of this period.
Now Brown gets fouled by Gwen Kubik. So there's 6.7 seconds left in this third quarter.
Oh, they called it on Young, so that will be her 4th foul.
It's not what you like to see there. So Kenny Nash will check back into the game. Eagles definitely in foul trouble here. A lot of people with 3 or 4 fouls. Strong throwing the ball in now in the hands of Walker. She'll drive into her right, and they'll call a travel.
Trying to split the 2 defenders right there, and just need one more dribble to get that done and possibly draw that foul call, but just did not get that dribble down.
2 seconds left. Taylor Hopper with the ball. She'll throw it up at the buzzer, but it's no good. So we have a great close game on our hands. We have a NIxa Eagles 1-point lead going into the fourth quarter. We'll have a break brought to you by Wise Guys Screen Paint. We are back at the start of the fourth quarter. We have a NIxa Eagles 1-point lead, and Strong will be throwing the ball into the hands of Walker. Walker over to Brown. Now on the wing. Watson will drive in. Now Walker with the ball. She she'll find Woods down low, but there'll be a foul called, I believe, on Lexi Ringgold.
And that will be her fourth. So that will be 2 Lady Eagles with 4 fouls. That is not a good look, especially since you still have 7 minutes and 42 seconds left to play in this game.
Strong with the ball on the wing. She'll kick to Woods, now in the hands of Walker. Watson on the wing. Now Woods up top. Watson drives in, can't get the layup to go. Rebound for Ringgold, now in the hands of Wood. Wood drives to her right, and it'll go off her hands and out of bounds.
Wood was expecting Hopper to take that ball right out of her hands, and Hopper just misread it and thought Wood wanted to keep it. And that just caused misconfusion, and just no one grabbed the ball, so it just rolled right out.
7 seconds left. Nix is still up by 1. Nix is definitely in foul trouble right now. Top of the key, Watson. Now over to Brown. Lainey Strong will take a deep 3 in the face of Wood, and it's good. Her 20th point of the game. Addie Ruffin with the ball now. She drives to her left. And they'll call Taylor Wood with for a travel.
That'll be her second time tonight. She just makes a move too quick before she can get that dribble down and just ends up traveling.
48-46 ball game. Republic on top for the second time in this game. Brown has the ball. She drives in with her left hand. Kicks out to Walker for a long 2. And it's no good. A rebound for Hopper, and they'll call a foul. Addie Ruffin dribbling the ball down the court. Now in the hands of Nash. Addie Ruffin kicks it down low to Hopper. She'll kick it out to Taylor Wood. Pull-up jumper is no good. Off the hands of Kubik, now into Nash's hands. She'll dribble in. They'll call a foul on Republic. Addie Ruffin with the ball, throwing it in. She finds Taylor Hopper in the corner. She finds Taylor Wood down low, but stripped out, and they'll call jump ball, but it stays Eagles ball.
It was a great job by Wood getting like under that defender just to get that easy 2, but she just kind of fumbled the ball right there and kind of lost control.
Hopper throwing the ball in. She'll kick it out to Ruffin. Hopper in the corner. She dribbles to her right, and they'll call a carry on her.
I mean, these little mistakes by Lady Eagles could end up costing them the game by all these travels, carries, and fouls.
Brown with the ball, she'll drive in, kicks it out to Walker. In the corner now. Brown up top, she'll take a 3 and it's no good. But it bounces back over to her. Brown over to Walker in the corner, guarded by Nash, great defense. Wood almost with the steal, but Strong will drive in and draw the foul. First foul for Taylor Wood. Was Strong at the line. Republic with a 2-point lead right now. Lainey Strong's free throw is no good, and it's a rebound for Gwen Kubik. Now Taylor Hopper with the ball. She drives in, finds Taylor Wood down low, and she'll get a 2 to go. Nixa back within 1. There'll be a foul called on Nash. So Republic will throw it in.
I do believe this Lady Eagles offense will put up quite a few more points because they have a great coach, Coach Miller. He's undefeated as a JV coach, and I think if they get in a bad situation, I think he will be able to put up some plays, get the Lady Eagles some points to pull through with this game.
Ball in the corner for Brown. Her shot is no good. Now Taylor Hopper kicks it to Gwen Kubik. She takes a jump stop and gets it to go. Nixa back with the lead, and now the ball is in the hands of Addison Walker. They'll call, I'm not sure what they called.
It looks like a travel.
No, I think it was an offensive foul. I mean, yeah, it was definitely an offensive foul. What? I'm so confused what they called. I don't know. But Republic will call a timeout, so we'll be back after this break, brought to you by Night Heating and Air Conditioning. We're back after the timeout. Be a Nixa Eagles ball. Addie Ruffin with the ball. She'll drive in with her left hand and kick it to Taylor Wood. Taylor Wood drives in, kicks it out to Young. She'll take a 3 and it's good. Nixa with a 4-point lead now.
There's the Lady Eagles we're used to, getting those open threes and just knocking down every single one of them.
Yeah, we haven't seen a whole lot of threes taken from the Eagles in the second half. Republic's been doing a better job of closing out and playing perimeter defense. Number 21, Gracie Woods at the line to shoot 1 free throw, and it's no good. Gwen Kubik finds Taylor Hopper. She'll drive in with the right hand, but they'll call another carry.
Yeah, it looked like when she just tried to dribble too aggressively, and it just popped right up, and the ball just bounced as high as her face, which it's gonna be a carry call all day.
Addison Walker taking the ball down the court. Ball up top for Strong. She dribbles to her left. Now in the hands of Woods. Brown up top. She drives in, kicks it out to Woods. Back up top. Stolen by Kennedy Nash, and she'll push it down the court. She crosses over, finds Ruffin down low, and Ruffin gets it to go.
Great job by Nash, taking it, splitting the defenders, and then passing it right over to Ruffin for that easy layup.
Yeah, definitely a great pass, and now Nix is up 6. Brown drives in and gets it to go. 3 minutes left in this game. Addie Ruffin with the ball. She dribbles to her left. Now kicks it to Kennedy Nash in the corner. She pump fakes and drives in, but they'll call a foul. Celia Young throwing the ball right to Ruffin. Now in the hands of Nash. Ball on the wing. Celia Young drives in. Ruffin drives in. Post fade. It's no good, but there's a rebound for Wood. Off the foot of NIxa. And now Watson will find Woods down low, and they'll get it to go. The ball was bouncing all over the place. I don't even know what was happening.
Yeah, it looked like she passed it right to both of our Lady Eagles, and then they both lost it because not one of them was, just one of them should have taken it, but ended up back in the hands of the Lady Tigers for the two.
So we have a 55-53 ball game. 2 minutes left of the fourth quarter. We'll be back after this timeout break, brought to you by Night Heating and Air Conditioning. We're back after the timeout. 2 minutes left in this game. NIxa with a 2-point lead, and Addie Ruffin's taking the ball down the court. Taylor Wood drives in, tries to get contact, but doesn't get any, and now Strong with the rebound. Now in the hands of Walker. 2 minutes to go. Brown with the ball on the wing. She'll drive in, and she'll get fouled on the shot. So she'll go to the line and shoot two. Brown with 17 points at the line, shooting two. Her first free throw is good. Second free throw on the way, and it's no good. The Eagles still have the lead, and now in the hands of Young. She drives in, can't get the floater to go, and it's out of bounds, but it's an Eagles ball. Celia Young throwing the ball in. Can't find anybody, but she finds Wood. Wood goes up, but gets fouled. She will go to the line and shoot two free throws with a minute and a half to go.
Shooting two for the Eagles.
Taylor Wood's first free throw is good to put the Eagles up by two.
Taylor Wood is shooting back in the game.
Her second free throw is good. NIxa now up by three.
It's very important at this point of the game to be, like, both teams to be cautious of fouling because they're both going to the line if there is a foul. And there will be a foul.
Walker will drive in and get fouled again. Lots of fouls being called. And she'll go to the line.
16 fouls called this half.
Her first free throw is no good. Second free throw is good. 57-55 ball game. A minute and a half to go. Taylor Wood with the ball up top. She drives in, draws contact but can't finish. It'll go out of bounds, but Eagles ball.
Looked like it just hit right off Nash's hand, right out of bounds.
Yeah. Celia Young throwing the ball in. She finds Gwen Kubik open on the block, but she bobbles it. Now Taylor Wood drives in, kicks it out to Ruffin. Ruffin drives in and gets it to go and is fouled, and one for Addie Ruffin.
This Eagles offense just got super aggressive, kept just driving in the paint, trying to draw fouls, trying to get up a 2, and they get both right there by Addie Ruffin.
Addie Ruffin with 16 points. This three-point play can put Nixa up 5, but the free throw's no good. There'll be a rebound for Taylor Wood, but they'll call a jump ball. So it's Republic's ball with a minute left. Nixa up 4. Strong dribbling the ball down the court. She finds Watson on the wing. Back up top. Strong will take a deep 3, and it's good. Another 3 for Lainey Strong, her 24th point of the game.
That is someone you don't want to leave open, not even just at the arc, but even a step past the arc.
Wow, what a shot there by Lainey Strong. We have 48 seconds left. Eagles are winning by 1 point. Coach Miller's winning undefeated streak on the line. We'll be back after this break, brought to you by Night Heating and Air Conditioning. We're back after the break. 48 seconds left. Nixa's leading by 1, and they have the ball. Addie Ruffin. Guarded by Walker. Great defense by Walker, but they'll call a foul on her. Ruffin barely got that over 8 seconds. I think that was probably like 6 or 7 seconds.
Yeah, the Lady Tigers came out super aggressive in that press, full court press. And maybe just a little bit too aggressive there at the end, which will now send Addie Ruffin to the line.
Addie Ruffin at the line. These free throws are big. First one is good. Nixa now leads by 2. Ruffin's second free throw is no good, but she gets her own rebound. She finds Young down low. Ball is turned over, but somehow in the hands of Wood, and they'll call a time, and Coach Miller calls a good timeout there. Ball was going all over the place.
Yeah, that was a great timeout. They tried to pass out to Nash, but she just kind of got tripped up on the Lady Tiger defender and just kind of batted it away.
So we're going to go to a break. We have 30 seconds left. NIxa up by 2. We'll be back after this break, brought to you by Night Heating and Air Conditioning. We're back after the timeout break. Eagles ball up by 2. Celia Young throwing it in. She throws it into Taylor Wood, and she'll just take it out. In the hands of Ruffin now. She'll dribble to her left, but gets fouled, so she'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws because they're in the double bonus now.
Miller is not happy with that one. It was kind of a late call on the foul. She did kind of push her back, nothing too serious, but it was kind of a late foul call, which I think that's why Miller isn't too happy about it.
With these 2 free throws, it would put NIxa in a great position, but Republic has some good three-point shooters, so it would be nice to have 2. Ruffin's first free throw's no good.
Which the Lady Eagles are in double bonus now, so they will get 2 shots no matter what.
Ruffin's second free throw is also no good. Almost rebounded by Gwen Kubik.
Oh.
And they'll call out of bounds for Republic ball.
From here, it kind of looked like the Lady Tigers batted that one away, but
Strong throwing the ball in. She finds Walker. Back to Strong now. Down to Woods.
Lady Tigers are trying to get the ball to Strong or Brown.
Strong down low, but it's stripped by Gwen Kubik, and there'll be a foul called. So Gwen Kubik goes to the line. Classic ball don't lie moment.
Yeah.
Well, ball don't lie if she makes this, but already ball doesn't lie.
Yeah. It looked like she was trying to draw the foul and get the and one, but neither happened, so.
11 seconds left. Nixa up by 2. These 2 free throws would almost seal the deal. Her first free throw's good. To put the Eagles up by 3. Second free throw is good, but it doesn't count on a lane violation by Taylor Wood.
Wow, they were watching that real close.
Well, she definitely went over the line.
Yeah.
So 3-point game, 11 seconds left. Republic with the ball. I feel like they're probably looking for Strong to get a shot off here.
Or even Brown.
Woods now with the ball. 5 seconds left.
Driving.
She drives in, and there'll be a block.
I mean, it was swatted out by NIxa, it looked like. But in that situation, you want a 3-pointer. You don't want to drive when you're down by 3 with five or less seconds left. So
Strong throwing the ball in, 2.4 seconds left. She finds Brown, back to Strong, and she'll take a 3 and get fouled.
They do not like that call. Kennedy Nash has her hands up still. She kept her hands straight up, but the rest saw something we didn't. So this will make this game interesting if she can drill all 3 of these.
Strong goes to the line. 0.1 seconds left. And Coach Miller will call a very strategic timeout. We'll be back after this break, brought to you by Night Heating and Air Conditioning. We're back after the break. Lainey Strong has been the star player for the Tigers tonight. 24 points, and she's at the line with the game on the line. Down 3. If all 3 free throws are good, we'll go into overtime. Strong's first free throw is no good, so that'll be ball game.
And that will keep Miller's streak alive. What a relief for him. Last time I recall, you could not put up a shot in 0.1 seconds, but Miller will call a timeout.
I honestly have no clue why we're calling timeout.
I think maybe because he doesn't want them fouling on the rebound, because if they foul, that's 2 more shots for the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, I guess.
But that's my only guess why they could be calling a timeout right now. Unless they just wanted Lainey Strong to just wait even longer to shoot her last 2 free throws.
Yeah, I don't know. 0.1 seconds isn't really enough to make anything happen.
He's a great coach, so there has to be something behind it.
Yeah. Strong at the line. She'll take her second 2 free throws. Her second one is good. I don't know if you try to miss this and get a tip in, or I honestly have no clue.
Yeah, I don't know what you do here.
Second one is good. Is no good, and Ruffin will get the rebound, so NIxa holds on. Coach Miller keeps his winning streak, his undefeated streak alive. NIxa wins 61-59. Don't leave your seats. We have the varsity contest between 2 very good teams. And this is Drew Cree and Troy Huff signing out.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Eagle Fieldhouse, where we have an exciting COC matchup tonight. I'm Nate Purrier alongside my partner, Brad Retone, and my other partner, Aiden Hopkins. We've got a three-man crew tonight, and it's for a special occasion, because this is probably for the COC.
Actually, I mean, you can say for the COC, but this Carl Junction team has beat both teams, so which has been a great team. Destiny Burge, McDonald's All-American nominee. So, I mean, right now, if Carl Junction drops a few games, this is definitely for the COC, but these are two of the best in the district and Southwest Missouri going head-to-head. Of course, you have Nora Clark and Kaylin Beckmeyer. I mean, those are the two names you know in girls basketball right there.
Very much so as well. Kaylin Beckmeyer going to Missouri State. One of the best players in the state of Missouri, has been for the last 3 years of her career. I mean, it's been incredible what she's been able to do these past 3 years. 2,000 points, more accolades than I can count. But history is not on these Tigers' side, as last time these two teams met, it was right here in this building where NIxa topped them off, or not last time, but last time in the regular season, 84-76. Right here in this building. Then they played them again in districts, beat them then to go on and play Kickapoo, and yeah, but yeah, I mean, but these games have always been big, very big games, very competitive, very fast-paced. Both these two teams are some of the top in the state, and they're going to face off tonight.
Lots of great players to watch, especially for NIxa. Nora Clark, JC Bray, Lily May. Nora Clark, 14 points per game, and that nasty jump shot. That jump shot is something you're going to have to watch throughout the game. It's the two dribble pull up at the free throw line. That's something that's going to be guarded heavily. I can't talk. JC Bray, another person to look for. NIxa, 84 total rebounds and 60 assists. That's 16 more than the person in second place for assists. She's a great ball mover, and this is something that NIxa team's got to do to win this game tonight.
You know, JC isn't the biggest player, only standing at 5'8", but she definitely can move the ball well, get it up and down the court very fast, and, I mean, taking charges left and right. She'll do anything for this team and to win at all costs. I mean, that's just a competitor right there.
Completely agree with you. Yeah, I mean, she's the enforcer of this team. She does take charges. She takes them hard, but she's not the only physical presence on this team. They have a lot of physical presence on this team, combined with a lot of quick girls a lot of quick guards also. I mean, they all can shoot, but a lot of quickness, a lot of athleticism, physicality. Sadie Conway, I mean, she's flying all over the place, running into people. It'll be a good one. It'll be fun to watch.
No, I'm excited, and another player I want to talk about from Republic is Nabarra. Nabarra's a 5'4" guard, and she can run the court very well. In my opinion, one of the best guards in Southwest Missouri, and she's, besides Beckmeyer, she's one of the hearts and soul of this Republic team. I mean, we've seen it for the past 2 years. She'll surprise everybody. I mean, she can run the floor very well. Her court vision's phenomenal and a very smooth shot.
Very quick as well. I mean, she's a slasher. She'll slash all over the place, weave in and out of traffic, and find a hole, find a passing lane, something.
And now we're going to move on to our Central Gas and Propane keys to the game. Now starting with Republic. The first one is going to be protect the paint. This NIxa team has a lot of size. I mean, Nora Clark, Allison Jones, both two girls who can work it inside and get some easy points. So protect your paint is going to be a big one. And of course, another one brought to you by Nate Purrier is let Beckmeyer cook.
Yes.
I mean, she's the player to walk. Like I said, McDonald's All-American nominee. She's one of the best in Southwest Missouri, if not Missouri. So that's going to be a big one. If she can get going, it'll be a rough night for the Eagles then. Don't key in on one player. Don't focus there on Clark. Don't focus there on Jones or May. Kind of worry about the team, because then you can have Grant come off of the bench, who's been scoring 15 to 20 points in the recent games. So that's been impressive alone. So now we're going to move on to Aiden Hopkins.
But here's why I said this, okay? Because the past 2 times these two teams have played each other, she hasn't really been that effective. And that is why I think they've lost these last 2 games.
Ticket in the hottest high school in town. Ladies and gentlemen, here at NIxa High School, we feel honored when we are called upon to pay tribute to the greatest flag in the nation. Also, we cherish the moments when we get to honor those who have fought for our freedoms. So to all of the veterans who have joined us at this event tonight, and for those who cannot be here, thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifice. You have earned the right in this gym to be called a legend. For ladies and gentlemen, we know that we believe that heroes are get remembered and legends, they never die. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as you are standing, gentlemen, remove cover, place your hands over your hearts for the playing of not yours and not mine, but it's our national anthem. How about a hand for the Crimson Corps? Great job, guys and gals. And we do live, folks, in the land of the free because we are the home of the brave. But, folks, let's get things started. Let's meet the 17-3 Republic Tigers from Republic, Missouri. Folks, she's a 5'4" junior guard. Quick as a cat, number 1, Basara Nambara. She's a 5'6" junior guard. Number 2, Lauren Chastain. She's a 5'5" junior guard. Wears number 12 on her back. Can shoot, Molly Blades. She's a 5'10" senior forward, and she's a guard, and she can shoot. Folks, this kid can play. Number 24, Kayvon Beckemeyer. Folks, she'll get it done underneath. She's a 6' junior forward. Number 30, Molly Mason. She's a 5'9" junior guard. Runs the floor like a CEO. Number 3, Lily May. She's a 5'8" power forward. She's a junior. Catch me if you can. Number 5, J.C. Bray. She's a 5'9" junior guard. Number 12, this kid can make it rain. Sadie Conway. She's a 5'10" senior forward. The boss, number 15, Allison Jones. She's a 6'1" power forward. She's a senior. Tougher than a Tonka truck. Number 25, Nora Clark. Tonight's officials, Mark Gardner, Eddie Duggar, and Jordan Hunter. Folks, tonight's coaches for the Tigers, Chris Blood. For the Eagles, Jennifer Perryman. It's time for SmackDown.
Right, we are back here at Eagle Fieldhouse. We've got an electric atmosphere for this COC matchup between your NIxa Eagles and the Republic Lady Tigers. The Eagles will win the tip-off. If you're just now tuning in, I'm Nate Purrier, alongside my two partners, Aiden Hopkins and Brad Rito. Here's Lily May on the wing. She'll move right. And good set of passes. And they find Jones underneath for an easy bucket.
That's what we talked about pregame. J.C. Bray's court vision is just something else. It's hard to beat.
Here's Miss Sora Nimbara, who gives to Beckmeyer, who's going to pop a 3 off the back iron. We talked about Beckmeyer a lot before this one. And the impact she'll play tonight. Here's May. She'll take the reins, pass inside. Clark is going to make
There's that jumper I talked about.
Yeah.
It's that one, two dribble, and just pick up and jump. She practices that 24/7. Always, every time I see her in the gym, it's jumper, jumper, jumper.
I mean, it was double contested.
Don't really know how she got that shot off.
Yeah. Here is Beckmeyer, who takes a contested long jumper. It's put back up. Molly Mason, the 6-foot junior.
I mean, the Eagles have about 3 or 4 girls down there. You need to grab the board. You can't let it fall right in the hands of the Tigers.
So the Tigers, we're going to put this one down to 1, 4-3. The starting digits. May will take the reins as she passes half court. Give to Bray down in the right corner. Clark will hand it back off to her, and J.C. Bray with a nice jumper.
NIxa 3 for 3 from the field right now. They're looking hot. See if they keep that going.
Here's Beckmeyer on the wing. Give to Molly Blades. No good from 3-point range. It's brought down by Nora Clark. Bray gonna take it. Give the May. Bang!
4 for 4.
That's a
Lily May.
That's a smart timeout call there because they needed it bad. This Eagles team was moving in transition, and they cannot, if you're the Tigers, you cannot let this Eagles team get in full stride. Because once they do, they're hard to stop. They're fast-paced. They're going to be aggressive. They're going to start pressing sooner than later, and it's going to bring a lot of stress to this Tigers team.
Definitely. I definitely agree with you. This hot start is not what Republic wanted at all. And they're going to have to try and dig themselves out of a momentum hole.
I want to talk about J.C. Bray's jumper about the elbow. She last year was more of a player who was more a defensive player, and mostly this year, but later in the season, she's finally starting to come into that role where she knows she can shoot it, and she has a good shot, and she's starting to become confident with that shot.
So we're back after the timeout. Nambara will take the reins. The 5'4" junior point guard. She's tiny, but she can move. They give it to Beckmeyer. And loses it on her way up, and she'll be fouled again. Heads to the line.
One thing to watch is you saw Beckmeyer pump fake from the volleyball line. She will shoot from there, and she will make it from there. NIT, she shot from deep, and I think she made 3 out of the 4. She's a really good deep shooter.
Let's talk about her a little more again for the people who weren't watching earlier. The weapon of this team, the heart and soul, has been phenomenal the past 3 years. You know a little bit more about her.
I mean, McDonald's All-American nominee, a player who can just play. I mean, if you just watch her play, you know she's a basketball player just by looking at her. So she's definitely been a player who's helped this Republic team for the past 4 years, and she's fun to watch.
And Clark gonna miss everything on that shot, and Beckmeyer will have it.
Yeah, my keys to the game, NIxa, we didn't get to, but my number 1 key to the game was containing Beckmeyer as she rises against an AM1 there, but that's going to be the Eagles' number 1 priority tonight.
Well, she's at the line, and she's got 4 of their 7. Trying to make it 5 of the 8. And she will. So here's J.C. Bray. Give inside to Clark. Clark makes a physical play, posted up on the MSU commit. Signee, actually, I believe.
And that's 2 D1 signees right there. You have UT Martin and Missouri State going at it, both mid-major schools, and
both match up really well against each other. I mean, they have been for the last 3 years. Here's Conway driving down the court, give to May, wide open. Misses off the back iron. It's hauled in by Molly Blades, and she'll give to Masora Nimbara. I like saying that, Dave. Beckmeyer. She's got Bray on her. Takes a shot, and wow, that was...
I couldn't see it.
I think everybody in the gym saw Bray's hand. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I think everybody in the gym saw Bray hit.
The ref is he's close to the wheel on that one. But wow. Yeah, okay.
Welcome to the floor for the Eagles, Brooke Teeter.
Jones, 50-50 ball. What is this, football?
You really miss football season, don't you?
Yeah. Here's Nimbara. She'll take it across half court. Hands it off to Beckmeyer, fakes a shot. Give to Blades. Pass down low. Mason. Back up top, it's Chastain. And tries to bounce pass it to Nimbara. She fights for it back. Mason takes a 2. Long 2-pointer. Would have just took a step back, she'd have a 3. But with Teeter, she's in the game now, and she'll head to the line for the first time.
Speaking of the game, one thing to look for is this NIxa bench. It is loaded. You have Layla Grant, a really good player. She's been in the top scorers for the past, I'd say, 5 games. She's a really good player off the bench. Karis, Brooke, there is a bunch of talent on this Nixa team that is not in the starting lineup as they're Grant will check in right now.
And this Eagles bench is very young. I mean, most of them coming in as sophomores, if not all of them, I believe. I mean, a lot of the people who rotate in, like you said. So this future will be bright for this Lady Eagles team.
Here's Chastain. Trying to find something. Heavily guarded. Nora Clark bats it out of the sky. May picks it up, finds Clark again. And they'll call a travel.
I thought she was going to pull the trigger right from the spike line.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, she has too.
that would have been a statement right there if she would have drilled that.
She's done it a couple times, several. Here's Chastain. Give the blades. Chastain gets a screen. Bounce pass to Navarro, well executed.
That whole drive, you can just see the chemistry of the Republic Tigers team. Handoff screen, behind the 360 pass, and then all out the glass for
Well, think about this Tigers team. Most of these girls have been playing varsity all of their high school career, so they've built up a lot of chemistry together. They started off very young. Now they're going into their senior and junior years, so this is where they are definitely thriving right now.
Definitely. And that'll be a bucket. Nora Clark. She's got 6. And she's looking to have a big game tonight. Chastain. Got it. Downtown. Lauren Chastain.
Chastain shifting momentum, giving Republic its first lead of the game. Republic needs to run with this. Get some stops on defense, get some more points on the board.
May floats it up there. Just fall right in.
Lily May isn't the type of person you'll see drive in a lot, but when she does, she makes it count.
Pass inside to Lena Norman. She'll be fouled and head to the line.
That's very difficult for Grant right there because she's doing everything the coach is asking you to do. I mean, she's straight up and down. Not a lot she can do about it. I mean, it's just Norman putting a body into her, and the foul's going to be called there every time.
Norman's first. Good.
Back in the Eagles, number 5, J.C. Gray, number 15, Allison Jones. Welcome to the floor, number 10, Harris Ferguson.
Actually, something to note, Kamen is the only senior on the team. But most of these junior girls have played a lot of varsity the last 3 years.
Yeah.
But say, I feel like doing NIT games, and all these girls started last year, and it didn't seem like it changed at all.
Yeah. They lost a couple of girls. They lost Hope Schatz. Was a really good shooter for him last year. Here's Ferguson. She'll drive inside, makes her own lane, but can't finish. Yeah, I'd be upset too. That was she's split like the hey now.
And that's J.C. Bray with the big charge, number 8 on the year.
Cheated off me. I was going for that stat too.
Like we said, someone who put her body on the line, and she does it right there, especially when this game's close with a minute 03 left, 16-16.
Here's Bray. Moving. Takes a shot from the free throw line. No good. Rebounded and put back up by Ferguson.
Ferguson, another great player off the bench.
Another player who's also coming off an ACL injury. Her and Sadie Conway both tore it over the summer during AAU basketball. Not Sadie. That happened during the high school season. Both of them coming off of ACL injuries.
And Mbara gets a steal. Give to Blades on the fast break. It was a whistle.
That's a foul you're glad you got, because that was an easy bucket for Republic. Now you get to reset, maybe get a stop here.
That's calling Eagle number 23. Her first about 15 foul on the Eagles.
Beckmeyer saves it there. Clock winding down. Beckmeyer, time winding down. And she'll be fouled.
You might be able to give Beckmeyer a little Oscar award there.
Yeah, let's look up the replay. I saw a little hand swipe there.
She sold it very well, though.
Yeah, it was, I don't think the fall was necessary, but there was definitely.
She's definitely about to tie the game up, though, if she can drill both of these.
And announcer's curse.
Beautiful.
Good job, Brittany Rito. Not good job because we wanted to miss, just sarcastic.
And, well, she put him back within one. May, give to Clark. Clark just lets it fly. It's in the first. 18-17, close one. We headed the second. Got anything?
I want to talk about the district coming up soon. This district's very close. It's Class 6, District 5. It's filled with Carthage, Glendale, Joplin, Kickapoo, Neosho, Nixa, Ozark, and Republic played at Nixa. And it's a very close race right now for this 1 seed. I mean, Republic's 17-3, Nixa's 15-4, Kickapoo 16-6, and Glendale 16-4. So definitely a close race right now. And the 1 seed's anybody's game right now, so I'm definitely excited to see how this goes.
Yeah, you said this was a race for the COC. It's also a race for Class 6 District 5 right now. 1 seed is something you want because, I mean, 1 seed is nice, especially Nixa being home team. If they can get a good environment going, and speaking of good environment, I think this is the biggest I've seen Eagle Fieldhouse for a women's basketball game this year. I'm glad to see it. Energy's here, and I'm ready.
No, I'm excited for the rest of the season. Definitely district play, though, because, I mean, if you are that 1 seed, you, of course, have Joplin. And if Nixa's that 1 seed, you play Joplin at 4:30 at home. So that would be something else.
Back here in the second quarter now. May gonna inbound to Ferguson.
One thing we didn't see much of last quarter was turnovers from Nixa. Usually haven't been that good about turnovers this year, but this season so far. But only one I counted turnover last quarter, so hopefully we can keep it going.
Ferguson kicks it out to May. Hesitation and 3, but no good. And another failed attempt. Had a put back. Now we've got Dambara. Gets a screen, drives inside, and can't get that one to fall. Teeter will inbound. Here's May. Give to Clark inside, spin move. Good move down in the post to get a bucket over the MSU Bear. Numbara, give to Blades, pass inside. Norman kicks it back out. Numbara dribbles inside. Teeter with a steal. She'll take it herself. Yes! And the Eagles up by 5 now. Beckmeyer looking to change that. No, misses left.
Right now, Beckmeyer just seemed like she's doing too much.
Oh, another steal. Here's Chastain. And no, can't get it to fall. Beckmeyer comes down with the board. Ooh, good move to get around the defense and drives inside.
Like I was saying, it seemed like Beckmeyer's trying to do a little too much. I mean, taking shots from way too deep. And it's just really not necessary at that moment. You're only down 5. Why don't you drive and try to find a better look than that?
take those shots all the time in PE. I don't think those are too deep.
You drill them?
Those are good range.
This is Beckmeyer's third
I'm dead eye. I'm dead eye from there. Yeah, just ask this guy next to me. Right, Rakers? I'm dead eye from where Beckmeyer was shooting in PE. Right? Yeah. Yeah. All right, Beckmeyer. Got it.
Is that Beckmeyer's,
Cuts it down to 3.
Is that Beckmeyer's third time at the line this game?
What?
Second.
What did
No,
you
she had
ask?
the N1, that one announcer crew showing him that one.
Oh, yeah, then it's the third.
The line. Yeah, second. Third.
Yep.
Got it.
Good work.
Yep. Here's Nambara. Give to Chastain. The dribble inside. Give to Beckmeyer now. Pump fakes. Another pump fake. Hard bounce pass to Nambara, who misses. May tries to save it. Fight for the ball on the ground. Where are we going? We're staying.
Well, looks like we should be staying with Republic.
Didn't they win? Didn't they get the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
No. Yeah. There's no. Oh wait, in the quarter, it flipped, doesn't it? We got ball at quarter, so it flipped.
it
Possession back
switches
in.
at half. It switches at half. I don't think they got the last one.
No, I'm saying quarter, the possession area.
Oh,
we get
I don't
whoever's
remember
possession
for
area gets to start the second quarter.
Yeah, then
So,
it flips at half.
yeah.
That's right.
Beckmeyer.
Flips at quarter.
Beckmeyer at the point. Driving inside, stopped up, spin move, takes a shot, and can't get it to fall.
Technical.
Looks like they just teed up J.C. Bray on the bench. Or a warning. I don't know for sure. It looks like it was just a warning.
I don't think it was J.C. Bray. I think it was the person on the bench in the black shirt. I don't know who that is, but
No, it was either Chloe Kranz, Kinley Hammond, or J.C. Bray. It was one of those three, but someone got a warning on the bench.
Ferguson finds a lane. She is weaving through traffic right now.
She is so close to being one of the best players on the court if she just
yeah,
finishes.
just need those shots to fall.
Yeah, it's travel. Yeah.
Right as I say that.
Coach Pete does not look happy about these silly errors right now. Down, up by 3. 4:50 left in the half. Here's Blades. Oh, big screen. Conway goes tumbling. Beckmeyer spin moves off the defense, takes a shot, gets her own rebound, puts it back up, and she'll get it this time.
I love how even that she missed a shot, she was still able to find a way to score. Get the ball right back on a big rebound and fading away drills it.
Pass inside, Clark.
Beckmeyer was looking for a push off there. She thought she got pushed. She fell to the ground. Noah Clark was wide open and had an easy bucket there.
Beckmeyer takes a 3 off the back iron. Has she made one yet?
Nope, no three-pointers yet. Just in the paint. If you're NIxa, that's what you want. You do not want her three-point shots to be falling right now.
Clark. Physical play underneath the bucket, but can't get it to fall. Layla Grant gonna check in. And Clark. Here's Blades. Teeter subs in. May goes out. Beckmeyer from deep, no good. Back in her hands, give to Nambara. She'll take one from the point, and she's got it.
It's a good thing this Tigers team is clicking in every other aspect because Cayman's shooting game has just not been there tonight.
No. Even, I mean, she has 10 points, but she's should have about 20.
Yeah. They're all over, too. Always hitting the back of the rim, just going way up.
Here's Nambara. Drives inside, lays it up off the glass gracefully. And this one's back within 2.
Karis Ferguson hurries to the bench.
Looks like she's grabbing her collarbone right now. Should be subbed out.
Here's Teeter, pass inside, Beckmeyer. The hand. I don't know where I was going with that.
Hand-eye coordination?
I don't know. I don't know. I could not tell you. Completely lost train of thought. Pass inside, Conway. Great find to find Grant. Okay. 2 up, 2 down. Not in the net. There's Beckmeyer. Ties it up.
This close to the game, if you're Nixa, you have to finish at the rim. You cannot be missing open shots.
Conway, deep 3, no good.
You also got to limit the second chance opportunities this Tigers team's getting because they aren't capitalizing a lot on their first shot, so you got to get those boards. Move it back down court.
Nambara quick, kicks it out. Chastain, no good. May gets the board. Driving down the court now, she'll stop in her tracks, pulls up, bang! Call it a night. Lily May is on fire.
2 big three-pointers coming from May, and you know, she's been a little off and on, and it's kind of iffy with her shooting, but tonight, she's drilling it.
I have it in my game notes, players to watch. I talked about Noah Clark, Jason Bray. I just didn't get to Lily May. I have written down 3-point sharpshooter and heat the team up quickly. And that's exactly what she's going to do here. Get that momentum going, get the bench up going, and get this Lady Eagles team on a momentum run.
One thing I'd also like to mention is tomorrow night, Eagles Fieldhouse is the place you want to be. If you aren't here watching Nixa versus Republic, I really don't know what you're doing. Like, what are you doing with yourself if you're not watching one of the biggest games in Southwest Missouri besides Nixa versus Kickapoo?
You know, I'm not sure, Brad. I'm not sure.
What are you doing with your life?
That game's for the COC, right?
That game is for the COC.
The blue division winner of blue and gold, the gold division winner of blue and gold. It's going to be a great match.
It's the matchup everybody really wanted at the end of that tournament.
Yeah. Yeah, like we do every year. But no, 2 champions.
We need to start a petition to make Mission allowed 32-team tournaments.
Here's Beckmeyer. Driving inside. Oh, denied. Layla Grant.
I mean, Beckmeyer's not usually used to getting her shot blocked. I mean, sometimes she's the biggest girl on the court, only standing at 5'10", but
Grant has a lot of potential. Sophomore, right?
Yeah, and this Eagles team just filled with sophomores who can play. Grant was a player, I talk about this all the time. Grant was a player who was a C-team 6-man, and now she's logging a lot of varsity minutes, so.
Well, they have her listed at, what?
I'll find it real quick. I believe it's 6'1", 6'2".
6'2". So, I mean, yeah, I'd put her out there too, probably.
But I mean, she has improved so much
Yeah.
since last year. I
Yeah.
can say that.
Definitely. Very athletic, too. She's going to be a force to be reckoned with for the next 2 years for this Lady Eagles team. Half winding down. Down by 3. Here's Beckmeyer at the top of the key. 10 seconds. 8, 7. Beckmeyer trying to find something. She's blocked. Chastain gets the shot off, and it's long.
And folks, stay tuned. Aiden Hopkins is going to have a word with Coach Perryman at half in. Coach Cullen too, so don't miss out. We're going to sit it down to them real quick.
Yep.
Nixa Lady Eagle coach Jennifer Perryman. Great first half, coach. Did a great job containing Beckmeyer for Republic. How is that game plan going into this? How are you going to keep going in the second half?
I think we're guarding her in the half court really well. She's got about 6 points on offensive rebounds, and that's one thing we talked about at the timeout. If we can keep her off the boards and keep doubling her when we need to, and we just be aggressive offensively, I think we could come out on top.
Team came out hot, 4 for 4 immediately. How are you going to keep that momentum going in the second half?
Just tell them to play freely. We told them to have some confidence, shoot the ball. Every single one of them have the green lights, make good shot selections, but let it fly.
Thank you, Coach.
He is one of the most encouraging coaches I've ever had. I love encouraging coaches, and he's always willing to help. Every time that if he can't come to a duel or a tournament, he'll always come back and right away he's like, "How'd you do this weekend? Was it a good weekend?" We just had one, and I came back and he was asking me about it. He asked me about my matches, and it just feels like he cares.
He's a great coach, and it's great opportunity for us because he's just a bottomless pit of wisdom. Seems like he's been doing it for forever. Like you can always go to him, and he knows a little trick about something.
Yeah, I like being around kids. You can learn a lot from the kids, and I enjoy being around them. Doesn't make me any younger, but it makes me feel a little younger. Kids right now are so much better than they were back then. But I mean, you got to remember that was 1964 or the early 60s when I was wrestling. It's so much more technical now, and the kids are so much better. I qualified 4 times for the nationals college. Back then they only gave 6 places. Now they give 8. I would have placed 8th.
You know, Coach Robinson's been a head coach in Kansas City for a long time, I think 30, 40 years up in that area. Very involved in wrestling. Moved down here to retire, had no intentions of being involved in wrestling. And he called me and wanted me to go meet him for lunch and introduced himself and said he just kind of wanted to meet the local high school coach and wanted to follow the program, wanted to know if it'd be okay if he'd come sit and watch a few practices. And, you know, age doesn't define anything, but it's more impressive someone at his age that is still able to get out on the mat, has the energy to want to do it. Has the mindset to be able to still work with high school age kids and boys and girls. And that's what makes programs, you know, go from being good to great, is being able to have extra people come in and volunteering their time, you know, giving me ideas, challenging me, asking me why we're doing something the way it is. So I look at him as like a coach for coaches, you know.
The one thing that I feel like is the most important is establishing positive relationship with these kids, and then, you know, seeing them develop, grow up. Coaching Zan is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. That kid is really good. And I've had some good kids before, but Zan is an exception. I mean, it's a real opportunity. Hard worker, been dedicated to it. Takes a lot. Wrestling's a tough sport.
He is definitely he knows how to make it fun. He'll be teaching stuff, but it's not he's not just harping on you. He knows how to enlighten the mood.
I just want to see him be successful. Get through high school and be successful, be a productive member of society.
actually hadn't tried sushi until I was an adult. So it was fun to see them try something new. With the new year, that was one of my focuses was let's try new things and don't let things scare you. So we've been kind of focusing on that. We've been talking about making goals. We also had been talking before Christmas about family traditions, and I love going to eat at Craft Sushi. I knew Jenny, and I was like, this is a neat family tradition. This is a tradition that she learned, and would you be willing to share it? She's like, yeah, that'd be great.
We were watching her make the sushi. I thought that the pink one was good, but the other one I didn't really like. I thought that the dessert one would taste even better, and then I liked the other one.
They're the worst critics, so if I can win them over, I am good to go. They have that, complete transparency, so I'll take it. I love it. It's one of my favorite things of this job is bringing people in that think they would not like something, and you get them to try it, and they're absolutely obsessed.
It was good because it had carrots and it had sticky rice and it had soy sauce.
So we kind of did everything there that we would do in the restaurant. We laid out the rice, put the ingredients on the inside, and then I showed them how to roll it and cut it. Once we figured out what allergies there were, we brought in some veggies and did a savory roll, I guess you could call it. And then of course we did a dessert roll, which everyone's a fan of, with peanut butter and apples, calling it the PB&J roll. And I feel like that one was a little bit more favored than the savory roll, but that's why we did it.
Even for the ones that were not going to try it, because I didn't make them try it, they had a choice. I asked after it was over, I'm like, did you have fun watching her make it? Was it neat to get to see her make it? And they're like, yeah, that was a cool part too. And so we were even talking when she was making it that they have to do a little bit of math while they're doing it. So we did try to bring in every standard that we could to make it a meaningful activity. But I think it's something that they'll grow up and be like, remember when we had sushi in kindergarten?
It's gonna be like fun in a way, like to see what others came up with. It was pretty easy. I just put my main idea and then just things I want to talk about, mainly in my TED Talk. How to stay safe while tubing. Well, I go tubing every summer, at least once a week. So it's just a big thing for me.
It went great. I loved seeing the finished product. The kids came up with some really neat things, and watching them speak with confidence on those topics that they decided they were experts in was really rewarding.
My TED Talk is how to stay safe on social media. I've been learning how to do it since kindergarten, and it was the easiest topic for me to talk about. Keep your passwords secret and don't send private pictures and stuff like that.
We went through a process.
I'm with Republic Lady Tigers head coach, Coach Flood. Down to 3 right now. What was the message to the team in the locker room going into the second half?
We've got to be a little more patient offensively, kind of run our offense, get some more movement, get some screens and things like that. But definitely that part, and just make sure we keep focusing on their transition offense. They do a really good job of transitioning back and getting quick shots, and I felt like we did it for the most part until that right there when the kid hit the 3. That was probably the first time we had a real breakdown. So those are the 2 main things.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
So you said I was good, right?
All right.
Going 5 for 4 tomorrow.
All right. Welcome back to Eagle Fieldhouse. We're getting set for the second half of action, and we have an entertaining one, to say the least. 31-28, your NIxa Lady Eagles are leading the Republic Lady Tigers. This one for a shot at second in COC, unless Carl Junction were to drop a few games, but also just for pride. I mean, these are two of the top teams in Missouri. I mean, there's a lot on the line in this
I mean, you say for pride also for #1 seed in the district. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot on the line here. It's Republic versus NIxa. You love to see it. I mean, state rankings, you got the 3 taking on the 7.
And Clark comes out with a bang. Starts the second half off with a throat punch. Yikes. 34-28 now. Here's Beckmeyer. Give to Chastain. Kicks it out. Nambara. Travel called. She made the 3.
The thing about Nambara there is she's so small. It's so easy to lose track of her there. And because this Republic team was running a very complex offense there, and everybody was just getting crowded up in the middle in the paint, and then Nambara just sneaks her way out wide open.
Here's Bray. Give inside, Conway kicks it back out. Jones, driving, spin move, and another travel. So now Nambara gives to Chastain.
Got this?
Yeah. Here's Blades. Hands it off, Chastain. And ball goes out of bounds. Change of possession, NIxa.
And these are mental mistakes you can't have, especially being down by, only 6. But, a big three-pointer could come here from the Eagles, and 6 turns into 9, and it's a big difference.
Bray gonna drive inside, bad pass. Clark comes away with it, and she'll get another bucket. She's got 17.
That has been the quietest 17 points
of
the night.
7 of them have just happened. Beckmeyer, quick cut, and finds a lane to the basket.
Jones wanted a charge there, just didn't get the call.
Finally got their first points of the half. 2 minutes later. Pass down low. Jones, another bucket. And NIxa running away here. On a streak. Here's Blades, kicks it out, Beckmeyer. Give to Chastain. Nambara kicks it out, Blades. Count it. Molly Blades sinks it. And Bray step back off the back iron. Hauled in by Mason, given to Chastain. Chastain give to Beckmeyer. Dribbles backwards, shoots. Falling backwards, and it won't fall. Conway with it. Trying to shake that defense. And she'll be fouled hard on her way up. And she is very physical. Mason looks to be in pain after that one.
She's tough.
Boom.
It's crazy how tough she is. She can take a beating all night long and then come back tomorrow and play another full basketball game and play at the same speed.
What was crazy about the ACL tear is she's running around, running through the walls and the padding. You think if she's going to get injured, she's going to break her neck or something, but no, just wrong step. There it goes.
You know what team she injured her ACL on? I was there. I just don't remember what team they were playing.
Yeah, I was there too.
Was it Kickapoo?
I
don't think it was Kickapoo.
No,
I don't think
so. I have a little feeling that it was Repmo, but I'm not sure.
Maybe maybe Carl Junction.
It was at home.
Yeah, it was. It may have been. I'm not sure. Here's Nambara. Can't hit the shot. Give to May. Teeter kicks it out. Clark. Gets another one. Wow.
You couldn't see me, but they could see me. I was pointing
Yeah.
at Chris Ferguson
Yeah.
at the top of the arc, but Nora Clark got it done herself.
Clark averaging about 13.8 per game. She's well surpassed that with 19 on the night.
Nambara, pass down low. Norman. Give up top to Blades. And Jones with a swipe. Give to May on the fast break. No foul called. That was ugly.
Should have just went on the left side there.
She really wanted a foul call there, and I think everybody else in the building wanted a foul call.
Yeah. There's Beckmeyer. Her handles are just incredible. She moves the ball so well.
A little of a mismatch there. Kamen has the size advantage, a little of the speed advantage there on Ferguson. There's nothing she can do there.
Knocks it down now.
She's too fast, too quick. I mean, it's just hard to guard her. The only one on the court I think could guard her is probably J.C. Bray, maybe Conway.
Clark, down low at least.
But, I mean, she's too quick. I mean, that's why she's a Division I guard.
Definitely. Well, we're going to step aside here.
Actually, real quick, I'd like to give us a shout-out to all our sponsors. Quick shout-out to Central Gas and Propane, Wise Guys Screen Print, Night Heating and Air Conditioning, and then Larson Heating and Air Conditioning. You can go to your break now.
All right. We're going to step aside. We'll be back. Back after the break. Brought to you by Night Heating and Air. And we're going to have a change of possession immediately. We'll call a carry on Karis Ferguson.
There's been 2 tonight, and that's the most I've seen all year. I don't think I've seen one carry call all year long.
Yeah, it kind of got lost in the official rule book. Everyone kind of just lets it slide. But it is.
I mean,
it is a rule.
everybody carries now. I mean, you see it every
Kicks
day.
it out, Nambara. No good. And stops in her tracks. Give to Clark.
Ooh. I don't know about that one.
Republic's a little lucky. Republic's a little lucky they got 3 girls in there.
Oh yeah, that is a foul. Good call. That's on me.
Like I was saying, they're a little lucky they got a couple girls in there to get a hand on the ball, because if Grant kicks that right back out, they have 3 shooters sitting there ready to drill a 3.
Pass down low, Grant. Physical play.
Ooh.
Can't finish. Ball goes out of bounds. Nambara with it. Barra. Give the blades.
Let that ball go. We're back now. Good. All good.
Here's May. Jones on the wing, driving inside. Stops in her tracks. Quick bucket to go. She's got 6. Blades. Navarra. Foul called.
Those are the second chance opportunities that's been keeping Republic in it. If the Eagles could just get a rebound, it would be a blowout right now. It's just Republic's capitalizing really well on the second chance opportunities.
You're down 8. You can't be missing free throws. It's something. You can't be missing free throws at all, but especially in close games, that's just something you can't do. Missing free throws, missing wide open shots. You have to take advantage of opportunities. She missed the other one. You just have to take advantage of the opportunities if you want to get back in this game.
Ball off the forehead. Hey now. We're back up. We're going. Give the inbound to Blades. Chastain. Moving left. Give to Beckmeyer. Dribbles right, drives inside, loses it. Give to Teeter. Teeter on the fast break. Batted away and foul called.
Uncommon Beckmeyer turnover over there, but it's all right. Product defense recovers.
And ball goes out of bounds. And Norman can't get it to fall. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Eagles ball. Kicks it out. Jones drives inside. Strong bucket.
Jones is just a bully when she gets inside. There's no girl who can stop her. She just bullies her way through the paint for easy points.
Beckmeyer takes a contested 3. And Norman goes up with it.
If there's one thing I'm thinking right now is if I'm Beckmeyer, I'm going to stop taking the threes.
Come out with it. Here's Clark. Driving inside. Fouled on her way up. She'll head to the line.
Like I was saying, if I'm Beckmeyer, I'm going to stop taking those threes. I think 0 for 6, 0 for 7 maybe right now. All going over. And when you're this close to the game, you can't be taking those shots, especially contested. You can't make them wide open. You can't make them contested. Just get the ball in the paint like you've been doing and get some points on the board.
Have you ever heard of the term, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take? I understand she's missed 100% of the shots right now, but I mean, if she finds her groove, it's all over. Like, it'll be Cayman's world and we're all living in it if she starts hitting those shots.
I would say start your groove on a wide open shot, not when you're contested at the volleyball line.
It's fair.
Here's Beckmeyer. Fakes left, moves right, spin move, hits the shot, and gets the call.
What'd I say, Brady? Drive in.
I told you it's Cayman's world and we're all living in it.
And look what happens when you drive in. You get the 3 points anyways. You should have seen Brady's face when that shot went in.
I was mesmerized how she made that shot. Yeah. That was impressive.
And she will get the third. So 46-40. May, the final shot, no good.
Not no good. I thought the refs would have called no good if it went in or not.
This game's been, it's been fun. It's a close one, 46-40. Definitely, I mean, I knew we'd have a game, but going into halftime, I kind of thought the Eagles would run away with it the way the Tigers are playing right now, but they fought back very well. And we have 8 more minutes of basketball.
Yes, we do. We're going to step aside so we can prepare a little bit for that, and we'll be back. Back here at Eagle Fieldhouse, we've got 8 more minutes of COC girls basketball left to play. And bang! Right off the bat, Lauren Chastain with a 3, and Conway gonna come right back with 1, rebounded by Bray. Clark, she's got 20, and she can't hit that one. Ball goes out of bounds.
Look at that hustle by J.C. Bray. Got that first offensive rebound and tried to get another one, just slipped out of her hands and diving on the floor, trying to save the ball. That shows how gritty she is and how bad she wants this win.
Sora Nimbara, she's got 7. Kicks it right. Here's Chastain. Back to Nimbara. Here's Beckmeyer. 19. To her name in this one. Trying to find something. Give to Nimbara. Chastain kicks it down low. Mason. Molly Mason.
It's a 1-point game, and we haven't seen the Tigers lead since quarter number 1 or 2.
I think 1.
It was late quarter number 1. So
I think it was 15-14, and then NIxa made a 2-pointer, make it 16-15, and just went on from there.
So this Republic team's pushing back to take that lead since quarter number 1.
Yes, they have.
You guys got anything else?
I got nothing. I'm just ready for this game.
Yeah. I think if Beckmeyer keeps it up, and I don't know how she's hitting some of these shots. I mean, she's been mauled going up and somehow still makes them. Same with Clark. They're both, that mid-range jumper from both of them is lethal. It's definitely going to translate well going into the Division I level.
Yeah, Beckmeyer and Clark have really similar play styles, I'd say. Clark has 20 right now. Beckmeyer is 19. They both had 12 at half. Very similar play styles. They like the jump shots. Nora Clark's not really a three-point shooter that often as Beckmeyer is, but in the paint, they play the same way, same work ethic, and yeah.
Back after the timeout now finally, and a bad pass goes out of bounds.
See, these are turnovers you can't have when it's a one-point game.
I mean, we haven't seen many turnovers this game, but this is definitely not the part of the game you want to start having them.
Beckmeyer give the Chastain. Beckmeyer drives inside, kicks it out, Blades misses. And Mason comes right back with it.
That's the most energy I've heard from that orange side of the stadium all night long, and that's a big play there by Molly Mason.
And Mason puts him up by 2. And Beckmeyer with a steal. She'll pull up from the free throw line, can't hit it. And Mason tries as well. Beckmeyer, though, comes in with a rebound and a putback.
3 shots right there. That's a great time to put them. They got 3 shots on that drive. 2 rebounds, 2 putbacks. This is not what you want from this team. This is a great call by Perryman. Settle the team down, only down by 4, 5:51, bunch of time to play. They need to get some momentum going and need to get some stops on defense.
The mental mistakes have cost, little of both teams early on, but they need to slow down the game if you're the Eagles. You're trying to go too fast, and it's clear when you're making a lot of mistakes. If you can slow down this Republic team, slow yourselves down, have maybe a little bit longer of an offensive possession, find the best possible shot, and get some points on the board. You're struggling to score right now.
Yeah, limit turnovers, rebounds, defense. That's the keys to the game going on for this rest. Scratch everything I said. Well, don't scratch everything I said in the game, but those things we need to focus on right now.
Clark an inbound to May. Still 5:45 left to play in this one. Republic with most of the momentum right now, which is not something they've had very often in this game. Clark gonna get it taken away from her. Nambara. Give the Chastain, no good from 3. Mason comes up with the board.
Foul,
and she'll be fouled.
This will be Allison Jones' 4th personal.
Right now, it's just showing what team is what kind of team are you? Are you that team? Are you one of the best? What are we talking about?
I don't know. Nothing. I just don't know what Burns just said in my ear right there. I have no idea what he said. We're good.
All right, well, back to what I said. Right now, these last 5 minutes shows what type of team you are. If you're that team, or maybe you're not the team everybody thought you were.
Here's Bray. Driving inside.
Have to stop.
Jones. Spin move. Gets one in off the glass. Finally. A sign of life from these Eagles. Nambara. Nambara. Gonna find something. Here's Blades. Give to Beckmeyer. Gets a screen, loses the ball, and can't get it to fall. Fight for the ball, foul.
You know, Beckmeyer's a little lucky there. Player control foul was called because she had absolutely zero control of her body at all with that take. But foul's made up anyways. Caught on Chastain. The Eagles need to capitalize here.
One thing I've realized is all these turnovers have been from sloppy play and taking it way too fast. You have time. Slow it down. Get a play going. Get some movement. Get some screens. Stop trying to force a shot so early.
Here's Clark. Drives inside. And they did it right there. Tried to force a shot, but worked out. Yeah, worked out.
Now, if that was a foul, if that was a foul, could go either way. It worked out this time, but I just don't think that's something you rely on every time.
Nora, one of the best free throw shooters for this team, coming in at 78%. And here we're gonna take a look at that foul called on Nora.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
there was definitely an arm across her body, but
yeah,
it could have went either way.
Yeah, she put her arm out, which kind of made an X there, but.
Beckmeyer finds Chastain. Full court press, very aggressive from the Eagles. Down by 3. Timeout called. Coach Flood.
It's a 3-point game here, and the Eagles, they need something to spark in this offense. What sparked earlier in the game, this Eagles team was lights out from the perimeter. They were just, I mean, it was some of the best offense I've seen in a minute, and it's like they just went into halftime and flipped the rules. All the offense went into the Republic locker room, and I don't really know what happened to the Eagles.
Well, the same Eagles we saw in the first half were there in the third quarter. It's just we lost them slowly coming to this. One thing I'd say is, one thing I've noticed is when they drive in, they get doubled on the paint. And that leaves either Lily Mae or Karis Ferguson, whoever it is, they are open at the key every single time. Turn it around, swing it back, and let them take a shot. This is what you need to look for open people. When I was playing basketball, coach always said, if you're double teamed, that means someone on the team is open right now. So try to figure out who it is.
Yeah, no, most definitely. There's always going to be someone on the perimeter, especially if they're crashing, which the Republic team's crashed hard. I mean, you've also seen the NIxa team crash. But if you see them start to crash, someone's going to be on the perimeter, and it's usually a big-time shooter for the Eagles. I mean, you see Lily Mae sitting in the corner all the time. We talked about it earlier, Karis Ferguson wide open. So it's just, need to have a little better court vision going into this final 3:52.
And I think that might mean Bray taking the ball up, because Bray, she can get things going, as we know, leading in assists. Saw the first play of the game. It's just something you got to rely on is passing.
Here's Chastain. Give to Nambara. Blades. Finds Beckmeyer. Give back to Chastain. And it's deflected by May. Picks it up, give to Teeter, and what's going on?
It looks like
to be NIxa ball.
They just caught it out of bounds off of Beckmeyer.
Oh. Bray will inbound, give to Grant, and there it goes.
Oh, wow.
Tip ball.
Not possession.
Oh, they want it.
Tip ball, not possession. I got that just for my brain, no one else.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. Clark finds Grant. We're just throwing her up that 50-50 ball. Hoping she comes down with it. Wow. Oh, Nora Clark. Give to Norman, who's wide open under the basket. How do you leave her like that?
I mean, the biggest player on the court besides Grant, just wide open in the middle of the paint.
Grant comes down with it, push. No shot, and they'll
one-on-one.
Grant comes into this shot. You got it, Aiden.
52% from the free throw line. Let's go. Me and Brady were racing to get that stat, you know.
So Grant, the sophomore. Very important free throws right now. And
the silence.
Yes, it's dead silent. And got it. Down 1. 2:40 left to play. Here's Nambara. Loses it. Beckmeyer comes out with it. Oh. Pass tipped up.
That was close to 10. I don't know what it was.
Beckmeyer at the top of the key. Looking. Shifty, but she can't shake J.C. Bray. And we'll get a whistle.
That's why Bray is so, she's so praised as the defender right there. She's a coach's dream. She's such a gritty player who'll do anything, and she gets a big 5-second violation there. Get the Eagles' ball back.
Teeter looking to capitalize. Can't. (54-53). Down to the wire. This is the closest NIxa Republic game we've had in a while. Beckmeyer finds a lane, and foul called. They'll call it on Grant.
Foul's called on Eagle number 4, Layla Grant. 3 seconds. Personal foul, 16.
Have we seen Ferguson come back into the game since that injury that she left the floor with?
I don't think we have. It was, like we said, it looked like she was grabbing her collarbone. It was a little weird. I couldn't tell if she was grabbing her chest or collarbone, because I think she might have got the wind knocked out of her. She's trying to catch her breath, but
because I think
couldn't really tell. But we haven't seen her since.
I think putting her in the game would be a good idea here. We saw it multiple times. The shots couldn't fall, but she can pierce the lane, and she can make her own lane, and she can get open shots.
Especially with this Republic team having 7 fouls, definitely driving through the lane, having someone who find a way through, draw a foul, and send them to the line for the one-on-one.
It's a shootout, just like we expected, 56-53. And the star players, Clark and Beckmeyer, both have 23 right now. Both only have 1 foul.
Woo! This one's getting heated up.
One thing to look for, Molly Mason, Public Tigers, 10 points. Been a really good playmaker, setting screens, getting the ball to Beckmeyer, and scoring points. She has 4 fouls right now. So if I'm NIxa, I'm driving right at her, trying to get a 5th foul and get her out of this game.
The thing like that is, if Mason fouls out, I am fully expected for Perryman to insert Jones right back into the game. I understand Jones has 4 fouls, but Mason's been one of the key reasons Jones only has 10 points, which I say 10 points. Like, she hasn't had a phenomenal game. But if Mason was down there in that presence right now, I'm fully convinced Jones could have 20. So, if she fouls out, I can see Jones come off that bench very quickly, even though she does have 4 fouls.
I'm loving this. I'm just enjoying it. Here's May. I've had my fair share of these. Give the Bray. Ooh. Oh, down she goes.
1-1 here. J.C. Bray 64% from the line this year.
See, I say this all the time. Coach Blanchett has an AirPod in his ear, and he always listens to me and Ryan talk. Because every time we say something, it happens. And you brought up Ferguson going to the game. Apparently, Coach Perryman has the same thing in. Ferguson inserts.
Yeah, let's put me on that bench. I got this. Trust.
Give you a clipboard?
Yeah, I don't need a clipboard. I see this great mind of mine.
It's great. Here's Nambara. 1:06 left to play. Oh! Ball's loose.
Gonna be right my ball. Coach Flood is in that ref's face. He wanted a foul so badly. Let's take a look here. Looks clean to me. That's just Nambara's momentum bringing her forward and crashing in the Bray. That's just good defense right there.
I want to mention, I've never seen someone's face so red in my life. Till Coach Flood today.
Here's Nambara. Beckmeyer. Give down low, Chastain. Finds Blades, wide open. She's got a lane. They just completely left Blades uncovered. And they were able to find her and execute.
38 seconds left here, 58-55. If you're NIxa, you do not have to take a three here. Do not force a three. Do not think you have to take a three. You can drive in. Multiple scenarios. Get fouled, go to the line, shoot one-on-one. Get fouled, get an and one. Just get 2 points on the board. You don't have to shoot a three. You can get back. You can foul. You can play good defense on Retmo.
You want to get to your playmakers. You want to get to the players who can get the job done. In my opinion, that's all 5 girls on the court.
Yeah.
Right now, they're all playmakers in this situation. I mean, they all can have phenomenal takes, and we're going to see Conway check back in another player who you don't want to leave open at the perimeter. She'll drill it. So
one thing is, if you see that ball go up, you better be boxing out like your life depends on it, because you need to get a rebound no matter. You're going to get a rebound.
I want to mention one thing too. COC Player of the Year on the line. So, I mean, it's still a crucial point right now. You can go to either of these girls, Nora Clark or Kaden Beckmeyer.
Could. Very well could. 38.7 seconds left. If you're just now tuning in, Nate Purrier alongside Brady Retone and Aiden Hopkins. And we have a tight one. Bray. Inbounds to Clark. She'll move right. Down the court. 30 seconds. Driving inside. Loses it. Ball goes out of bounds. They'll say it was off Beckmeyer.
And at this point, I want to also remind, tune in tomorrow night, 7:30, COC Championship game on the line.
Oh, yeah. Oh, ball's deflected. Here's May. Conway.
Our timeout.
Yeah, that one tomorrow is going to be huge, Brad. I mean, I'm excited for it.
Versus Combs. It's going to be a big one.
You know, before this season started, a lot of people regarded Askew as the top player in the area, which is, if you're Kale Combs, that's a chip on your shoulder.
It was kind of that same way going into the Kickapoo game. I mean, everybody was in his ear. I mean, telling him, going on Twitter and...
Yeah, and you know what he did?
He pulled up from the volleyball line at 21st set points.
All right. Brady, Nate, you have an empty clipboard in your hand. You're in that huddle. What are you drawing up for this team?
I want Lily May coming off a screen for a three. I want an off-ball screen, get it to May, coming on the top of the key, and let her eat.
Yeah, if I want anybody shooting that ball right now, it's probably Lily May. Or Clark.
Especially if you're wanting that three-pointer, give it to May.
But, I mean, if you're looking for an end, I don't know.
That's why we have the headsets on and they got the clipboards.
That is exactly why.
Just like a little box action. We got May on the box close to the throw-in. You know, we got a little Nora Clark there. Clark goes across, screens May's guard. May goes to the corner. If she's not open, Clark is still open on the post. Hopefully, puts it up. You know, they're in the box. Oh, they weren't down low like I thought they were.
Conway, give to May, top of the key, wide open. May can't hit it, and Beckmeyer comes down with the rebound. And that was big.
Al Jones fifth.
Personal foul, 17th foul. And that'll be a 1-on-1 situation. Tigers to do the honors there.
And this isn't over yet. I mean, you never know.
Yeah, she can definitely miss
at the line.
Free throw. We've seen her miss multiple times.
Beckmeyer sinks it.
Makes it.
24 for 24.
Still 15 seconds. That's a lot of time.
Trying to make it 25. She will. Puts them up 5. 15 seconds. Down by 5, the Eagles.
And this has been one of the best women's basketball games I've watched all year long, in my opinion. It's been both two teams fighting hard, and it's not over yet. So, I mean, I see people filing out right now. I'd be glued to my seat.
This game ain't over.
You never know what Jen Perryman and the Eagles can do. 15.4 seconds left. We'll be back after this short break. Brought to you by Central Gas and Propane.
Back after the timeout break. Brought to you by Night Heating and Air Conditioning. 60 to 55. Beckmeyer just put them up. May have sealed this one away with those 2 free throws. Breaking inbound to Clark. She's gonna take a deep 3. Oh, almost hit it. But that's the game. There it is. Pretty much.
Yeah, that may not have been the best shot you could have took with 15 seconds left, but you know, it is what it is. If you're this NIxa team, you look back at this game and you just put in the pass after. You look back, talk about it a little bit, put in the pass, and I mean, you still have a rest of conference play ahead of you, so you still got to keep thriving forward. We'll move on and play Thursday night at Carthage.
Clark just trying to off the front iron. 62 to 55 Republic. 57, sorry. 62 to 57, the final. And what a game it was. NIxa had all the momentum in the beginning, and then Coach Flood put a kick in his girls, and they got going.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have a lead. They had a lead once in the first quarter, and then going to the fourth quarter, they were down. And they end up winning by 5, so hats off to Coach Floyd, hats off to Beckmeyer, hats off to the whole Republic team.
And if I'm the NIxa team, I'm not hanging my head over this loss. This is a really good Republic team. You guys put up a really good fight, and there's of course a lot to learn, but you guys have a lot of good games ahead of you, and you guys can focus on that. And you might get a rematch against Red Bull in the tournament too.
Yep. Well,
got anything else?
That's all, I think. So signing off, Nate Purrier,
Brady Rito,
Aiden Hopkins.
And have a good night, everybody.